Matthews chapter 10, verse 16. The NLT translation. The headline reads from 16 down over. KJV translation is a hard road before them. A hard road before them. Well, I'm going to read the KJV. I'm going to read the NLT. The NLT translation. Matthew chapter 10, verse 16. Look, I'm sending you out as sheep amongst wolves. So be as shaved as snakes and harmless as doves. But beware, for you will be handed over to the court and will be flogged with whips in the synagogue. You will stand trial before governors and kings because you are my followers. But this will be your opportunity to tell the rulers and other believers and other unbelievers about me. I'd like to give all prayers and honor and glory to Yahweh Shalom Shabbat Hashem Rakakodash. The Wadi Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah for giving us the apostle and the elders of Great Millstone who deserve double honors rightfully so. Shalom to the Aki and pushing the word in sincerity and truth, being faith-based, being prepared for what is to come and what is to come. Race wars, famine, concentration camps, the RFID chips, the mark of the beast. 200 million missiles in the soils of America. Simultaneously, the terrorists of the Lord lift up the hopeful elect into the chambers. Simultaneously, the terrorists of the Lord shooting laser beams at the ungodly and the heathens. Rightfully so. I brought this out of the Lord to the course of this video. Just a vessel seeking salvation out of this filthy place, spiritually known as Sodom, Gomorrah, Egypt, Babylon, and all the other filthy customs they are taken upon. Right now the time is 3:04 a.m. in the morning, Saturday, June 15, 2024, the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. And the verses I just read sounds troubling. Okay? This is prophesied by our King with things is to come. It happened back then, and it's going to happen now. There's no new thing under the sun. If you worship the king, if you worship a king who is also a prophet against a society, hold on, it's a verse that's trying to come out. That's two verses. Got the first one. Get this one. Oh boy. Oh, Salakia. I'm just waking up. Still exhausted. Okay, now this one. I want the other one first. First, read that one. Checking how it goes. Stand by. Hey, Shalom. Yeah, so our King Yahushua was telling Amalek, Tazadot, Yahushua, Mashiach Yahushua was telling us the truth. Okay? He was telling us the future. It happened to his disciples then, That's what happened to his disciples now, his apostles now. See, progress is moving right along, but through much tribulation to enter the kingdom. You know, so we gotta constantly endure. Just quoting verses as I go along. All right. So, as it was then, is now. There's no new thing under the sun. This is Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 8, the NLT translation. Right? The ancient prophets who preceded you and me spake against many nations, always warning of war, disaster, and distress. So that's what they did back then, and we're doing the same thing now. Okay, so let's read this in the KJV. Jeremiah 28, verse 8. The prophets that has been before me and before thee of old, both of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and evil, and of evil and of pestilence. So these are the things that were spoken about. We are doing the same thing now. That's how you know a real prophet. Let me see. I think I just saw something. Let me see something. What was that? All right. It says, when you read up at the headlines for the Jeremiah chapter 28. This is Jeremiah chapter 28, right? But we read the if you read the chapter, the verse, these verses about Jeremiah, what happened to the false prophets. The name of this chapter is Hananiah's false prophecy. So Hananiah false prophecy. If I can find what happened to Hananiah, then you'll get a clear understanding. Just coming to the mind. Oh damn, I was in spirit. Same chapter. Ran down on you quick. Oh, I wrote this out. The Lord want this to come out. I was just saying the Lord want me to bring out whatever verse is coming out. Yahweh Shem Shai want me to bring it out. Alright, so try to jump around real fast. What happened to like I said, Hananiah. It says Hananiah the false prophecy. So when I went down this chapter, right? So it says we're just going to read some of this real fast. We'll run through this real fast. I just want to know where I want to start at. You know what? Let's just read some of this. Because there was something going on back then. There's like something's going on now. Somebody got their own criteria going on. Something's going on. Man. You know, we could sit here and you know, speculate, right? Or try to extrapolate. But, you know, all right, for example, Comfort, the God sent Comforter, right? That's what he called himself, right? All right, for being a witness, watching all what was happening to him, he got money. Where did his money come from? I remember seeing the God sent Comforter, right? Tazadakia, right? I remember when I first saw him, he was battling Mormons. All right, I remember when I saw it. I'm not going to tell you no lie. I was amazed at it because I never knew that was in the Bible that time. There's a few things that was leading up to me being a student of the Apostles of Great Millstone. Okay, a lot of situations occurred, and I truly believe that the Lord wanted me to see these other individuals that he sent the apostles last. So I think, like everybody else it happened to, the same thing happened to other Jakes, you know, of the children of God, the children of Yahweh Shem Shai. Same thing happened. So I seen Comfy. He didn't look like he had no money back then. Okay, like he had no briefcases. He was talking to the Mormons. The Mormons had white shirt on. If I could find that video, man, I was like, whoa, I didn't know that was in the Bible. And I truly believe in that year, that was 2007, roughly around whatever that was. I don't know when that actually was. Came now, I think it was like somewhere around there, and it amazed me. You know, I do believe in 2007 I was learning more about the Rothschilds, and I remember watching really cool when I first. That's when I first got the computer, because I do believe that's what happened. Because an individual at my old job, he came. I was just listening. He wasn't talking to me. I was just listening. Okay, he was talking to somebody else. He mentioned something that caught my ear, and that's when it triggered. That's exactly how it happened. I was working, right, and I was it was a position down there. An individual was holding a post, and he mentioned out of the blue, he mentioned the HARP program. Yo, you ever heard of the HARP program? Y'all gotta check that out. And I was just listening. He wasn't talking to me. He was talking to somebody else, but I was just walking through. Right? So when I heard it, I said, what? And I didn't have a computer at that time. So I went and bought me a computer. And I looked up the HARP program, and I found out what that was. And that was an ongoing saga, should I say, of learning about what was going on. That's truly how it truly began. Learning what Ashashua was doing. The so-called white man. That's what he was doing. He had the HARP program. He had Project Bluebeam, and it was this series of things learning about the Rothschilds. So that's what it led up to. And then after I learned so much about, I watched William Cooper. It's so spiritual that how the apostles and the elders talk about William Cooper. And I remember watching all this stuff about William Cooper, but didn't have the true understanding of it. But I was led to it. Like and there was so much stuff happening. And now when I look up on it, I really wanted to watch this series because now I got true understanding of it, of the Rothschilds, right? How they got their money and all that. You know how they did. And then when I hear the apostles speak about it, I said, man, I was watching this stuff, bro. I truly believe that. Yo, it was crazy, man. Like how this thing was turning out in front of me. And now it's just 2024. We know the breakdowns. We understand what's going on. Okay. So now we get out there. We tell the truth. We're not lying about what's about to happen. We're not trying to sugarcoat anything. We are prophets. We're prophets. Are we the true prophets? I believe the apostles of Abraham are the true prophets. Based upon my observation and all these things I can remember, how this thing turned out. So, like I said, I've been saying it a lot. Whatever videos anybody watch, in 2007 was the year of my awakening. It was clear that year was very serious, man. It was a very serious year, bro. And it's still, and I can't even remember all the stuff, what was presented to me. Only sometimes it comes back. Right now, that situation just came back. That one situation about the HARP program just got me remembering right now. And the name of this video is The Moment of Clarity. Alright, listen, that was the name of this video. I went to sleep and I thought about that title. And I found that those verses, Revelation. And I brought this on one of these men that stand stiffly. I want to look up this meaning. Stand by. Moment of clarity mean I want the secretary to speak. Moment of clarity mean
a moment of great understanding. According to Wiktionary, the Free Dictionary, a moment of great understanding, a great sudden realization, when everything about a situation comes into perspective.
There you go, kid. Well, it said they changed it. I said moment of clarity, and it says a moment of great understanding. That was the spirit that how this is coming out. So But I didn't draw it this way. It just remember what happened to Jeremiah, and I feel like a scenario like that happened to me. And I didn't hit the pavement until 2012, 2011, 2012, right? And before then, and it kept a lot of things I was trying to do kept getting knocked out. Couldn't do it. Couldn't get it done. I was pushing music and stuff like that, and I kept going back to watching these videos. And it kept calling me, like, listening to videos about the Bible, and it kept showing me about music, and it kept showing me so much stuff that, like, yo, didn't I tell you? Oh man, it's a lot of stuff that's running through my mind randomly right now, and like I said, I didn't expect this to be like this, a moment of great understanding, and I truly believe that's what happened to me. That I truly understand what's going on, and I truly believe Yahweh Shall revealed itself, and like I said, now I know what this is truly about, man. It's about pure righteousness. It's about your truth, and we're gonna be put to the test, man. So that was real powerful right there. I didn't know that I was gonna say that. I did not know that. I want to hear it again. So Salakia. That was really great. That was great for me. Right, that moment right there was great for me. That was really powerful stuff right there. A moment of clarity mean
a moment of great understanding. According to Wiktionary, the Free Dictionary, a moment of great understanding, a great sudden realization, when everything about a situation comes into perspective.
Okay, and when I realized that I didn't want to do nothing else but read this book, learn about what's going on, and then paying the full attention to our apostles. And I still get smacked around like by Satan. Satan was pissed off. I do believe everything that he was putting in front of me, like trying to be a rapper and trying to do music. I feel that was a sure distraction. I was being distracted. But that's when I realized. And then, look what happened to Yahushua. He was taken up to a mountain and he was offered kingdoms. Like, like, can you imagine, like, your ultimate king being offered by Satan, and he tells you can't live by bread alone. Right? That's just, you can read that chapter by yourself. I'm trying to get back to the verses I did pull, but we are in the spiritual war. Okay, and I learned that I would do the scriptures, man, and what was read, what verse that was broken down to me. You can find it, this book got somebody told me maybe 2-3 weeks ago, everything in that Bible is not real. And I looked at him, I said, are you crazy? Did you read it? Everything in the book pertains to a specific people. And that's where it's narrowed down. That's where it got narrowed down at. And, prior before that, I didn't read it. I didn't get taught it before 2007. So I didn't never say nothing about the book. But I always said that I hated crosses, and you can't wear my brother like that. I just always say that to people, like about Yahweh Shah. People wearing the Jesus piece and all that. I hated those things. I always hated Jesus pieces. Right? And the world shows you these. I remember I think Biggie and them had the Jesus piece, whatever. And people, where I'm from, I used to always see people with the Jesus. I remember telling my ex-wife, that you can't wear my brother on your neck like that. You gotta sell that shit. I made her sell her Jesus, her cross. She was pissed off. Why she sold that shit. I didn't know nothing about the truth then. I didn't read the Bible. I would always say that. So, not even thinking. Alright, so the moment of clarity is the moment of of understanding. So we're here, baby. We got it. The moment of clarity. Parable moment of clarity. a moment of great understanding, a great sudden realization when everything about a situation come into um uh, so this is what's happening, man. Perspective. Alright? So we're here now. It's accurate. What we're talking about, the C hip. C hip is happening. Wars are rumors of wars is happening. These things are happening, baby. That's the thing, it's the moment of true understanding. I didn't know it was going to say that, man. That was the spirit. So, alright. Now, okay, hold on, let's go back this way. That's the way it was at. Let's go back to this verse real fast. I want to read some of this. I'm gonna read down to the point where what happened to Hananiah. And we read this chapter. It says Hananiah, false prophecy. So we're going to start back at 8. All right. We know what Revelation Jeremiah chapter 28 verse 8. We know what that goes into. Now if you go back, you got another verse. How Shah said, "Be not troubled." Wars and rumors of wars. I was right. I was on point. So we know it's the same thing. He's predicting what's going to happen, but it's not the end yet. So things got to happen before we get salvation. Okay? All right, Salakia. It says Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 8. The prophet that has been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence. The prophet which prophesieth of peace, when the word of the prophet shall come to pass. So let's read that again. Verse 9. Jeremiah 28 verse 9. The prophet which prophesieth of peace, when the word of the prophet shall come to pass, then shall the prophet be known that the Lord has been truly sent him. Then Hananiah the prophets took the yoke off the prophet Jeremiah's neck and break it. And Hananiah spake in the presence of all the people, saying, "Thus say the Lord," y'all, right? He's saying, "Thus say the Lord, even so will I break the yoke of Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylon, and from the neck of all nations, wherein the space of 2 full years, the prophet Jeremiah went his way." See, he's talking his shit. Then the word of Yahweh Shah came unto Jeremiah the prophet, after that Hananiah the prophet has broken the yoke from off the neck of the prophet Jeremiah, saying, here you go. He broke it. If you read the book of Jeremiah, it's about Jeremiah being commissioned to go out there and preach the word. It's the book of Jeremiah. You can't. Wait, it's the book of Jeremiah. It's not the book of Hananiah. Okay? Get that clearly in your mind. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Then Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 13. Reading on. Go and tell Hananiah, saying, "Thus say the Lord Yahweh Shah, thus has broken the yoke of the wood, but thou shalt make of them the yoke of iron." How you gonna break that, Hananiah? So yo, man, oh boy, this is what I'm saying. What the person said that everything in the book is not real. I don't think they read the. I'm telling you, these people are not smart at all, man. They just talk a good one, man, but they ain't humble enough to get the understanding. You know. All right, Salakia, man. Verse 14. For thus say the Lord Yahweh Shah of hosts, the power of Yasha Allah. I have put a yoke of iron upon the neck of all those nations. Oh shit, he changed this shit from wood to iron, man. That they may serve Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylon. That's why Yahweh is saying that we're gonna serve these nations now. Whatever we've been through, we had to serve them too, man. He didn't just put other nations; he put us in hard rigor too. That's what I'm saying. These people talking about we're gonna prosper in America. Where's the prosper? These people don't want you to get a fucking check, man. They don't give a fuck about you paying your bills. Just shut the fuck up. It tells you that you can't go. Salvation is gonna be from the north, the land of the north, man. What the fuck they call this place? North America. Go sit your fucking ass down, man. We need salvation, you fucking idiots. Shut the fuck up, man. You sound stupid now, man. You got all that fucking shit, all the money, but you look stupid. Ain't nobody checking for you like that, man. That's why we in captivity now, cause of your bullshit. All right, Salakia. The moment of clarity, true understanding. Hey, another thing I was trying to make a point was Comfy not here. Comfy got deleted. Tazadakia, the so-called God said comforter, right? He's deleted now, man. He's not even on the earth no more. Well, I don't know, him back as a baby or something. I don't know, but I don't see his ass. He had all that money. He had a bus with his face on it, fucking niggas' wives and shit. Go sit your punk ass down. Get your ass up out of here. Come on, ain't nobody checking for you. You can try to cut all the counts you want, but you ain't gonna be able to stop the Yahweh Shemel Shah's prophecies. Alright? So, when you're oh man, you're done, man. Look at this. Look what I'm about to say. Jeremiah 28 verse 14. Thus say the Lord Yahweh Shah of hosts, the power of Yashala. I have put a yoke of iron upon the necks of all these nations, that they may serve Nebuchadnezzar. He didn't say serve him, he said serve Nebuchadnezzar, you dummy. The king of Babylon. This is the book, you stupid ass. Go sit your dumb ass down, go read it or something. Yahweh Shemel Shah wanted to bring this out, man. Yahweh Shemel Shah is mad at this society, man. He's gonna break this place. He's gonna beat this place to powder. That they may serve Nebuchadnezzar, that they should serve him, and I have given him the beast of the field also. He gave everything to him at that time. He gave everything. All right, let's get it on. Read on. It says, then said the prophet Jeremiah unto Hananiah, the prophet, hear now, Hananiah, the Lord Yahweh shall have not sent thee, but thou makest this people to trust in a lie. Oh, you're in trouble now. Therefore, thus say the Lord Yahweh shall, behold, I will cast thee from off the face of the earth. This year thou shalt die. Oh my, you're done, man. He said, Jeremiah is telling Hananiah what Yahweh is going to do to him. Therefore, let's read that again. Jeremiah 28 verse 16. Therefore, thus say the Lord Yahweh Shah, behold, I will cast thee from off the face of the earth. This year thou shalt die, because thou hast taught rebellion against the Lord Yahweh Shah. You see, you're done. You're done. You're talking shit. Jeremiah just came and told you what you're going to fucking do, what Yahweh Shah going to do to you. The Hananiahs of today, the new and improved Hananiahs. The moment of clarity is coming. Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 17. So Hananiah the prophet died the same year in 7 months. Man, I don't know what to tell you, bro. So we're gonna be brought to the our King Yahushua told us that we're gonna be brought to the forefront for His name, and Jeremiah was put to the test, and the Lord told Jeremiah, go tell him what I said, warn him of me, what I'm gonna do to his punk ass. Ran down on Hananiah. It's not the book of Hananiah, it's the book of Jeremiah. Go sit your ass down. And sit down and learn from the prophets. The true prophet with the moment with the true understanding. So let's go back. I wanted to read this verse here real fast. So we been hated. They hated had Jeremiah back there. They hated all the prophets. All right. And it says Galatians chapter 4 verse 16. And it says, am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth? And we are enemies of the society, bro, because we tell the truth. Alright? So fuck that shit, man. Hey, man, I don't know what to do with y'all people no more. I'm trying to get the fuck out of here, bro. I don't know what to do with y'all people, but this been broken down to me. I understand this clearly now. You know? I remember from 2007, I was all stagnant. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Coming out of the world from smoking weed and cigarettes. I didn't want to do that anymore. I had a little daughter. I didn't know what the fuck to do with her. I was like, shit, I just quit. I just left my job. And all this shit, man. It was crazy. I was like, I stood in that corner and I asked that question. In the spirit, I was like, man, am I going to be a drug dealer again? The fuck, man? Come on, man. It's got to be a better way, man. This shit, look at this shit, man. I got to come out here and compete with these niggas trying to sell weed and sell crack and shit. Nah, I got to get the fuck out of here, man. I need help. It's got to be a better way. And I truly believe all that stuff was shown to me. So I don't know what else to fucking tell you, man. And then when I came in front of the apostles, when I came down there and I told them, thank you, you changed my life. That was the decision. It was the moment of clarity because I shook Apostle Hart's hand on 34th Street and I told him, I said, thank you, you changed my life. You know what he said? It wasn't me. It was Yahweh Shemal Shah. That was before 2000 before 2009, because I was down there. I was still worldly, trying to get out of this. I was doing music, and my music was feeding me, so that was my ends meet. But hey, let's tell you. When Apostle Hall said stop doing music, I stopped doing music. You know? So, we're here now. And this is the truth, man. This the truth of Yahweh Shem Shah. So, fuck you motherfuckers. I seen too much shit happening to people who's fucking dead now who went against the apostles. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Y'all kidding me? How naive are you? Out of your damn mind. So fuck that shit. It's still the Hananiah. They still got the Hananiahs out here, man, talking that hell of shit, going against the truth of Yahweh Shem Shah. They think it's the apostles, but they are men of the Lord. All right, Yahweh Shem Shah came to Jeremiah and anointed and commissioned him, just like the apostles got commissioned, and I feel like I got commissioned too. To get out there. I went over that word commission before. Alright? Let's see something. Commission mean. Why does that? Come on, man. Go back. Commission mean. Let's do it this way. The meaning of the word commission.
Here's the definition of commission: an instruction, command, or duty given to a person or group of people.
There you go. Alright, we've been ordained. I'm sorry to tell you, man, too many people that went up against the apostles are not, they got deleted, bro. I brought the Zah that I stand firm side by side with the apostles, following suit behind Yahweh Shemel Shah. So the moment of clarity, bro. Alright, so shut your trap hole, man. We ain't checking for y'all like that. We have to look at your videos so we can see if y'all doing the right thing, but we ain't checking for y'all. We ain't like, oh, we want to follow a fucking Sabak in the game and Sakari in them. We ain't checking for you. We ain't following the elite either. We don't want the money. We don't want the money, man. We want the kingdom. Don't you understand something more powerful has been offered? And that's I truly believe that what happened to me, man. And I was like, and I kept getting sidetracked. I can't tell a lot. I was sidetracked trying to sell music, and I was being offered so many different type of things, deals and shit. I was like, and someone said no. Word, bro. No. And then I'm telling you, I started working at an individual spot, and it was evil. The spot I was working at. I truly believe Yahweh Shah put me there too. And I was still trying to do my own music, whatever. But I was like, wow, this is not what I'm supposed to be doing. And look, I was about to say, we here now. What, 2024, baby. Alright, so we're gonna bring this home. We read that. What was Jeremiah? We read that one. Oh, no, we gotta go back over here. Alright, so back to this. So we're in 2024. Jeremiah was getting ran down on. The prophets was getting ran down. Matthew, when you read about the book of Jeremiah, Matthew, John, Peter, they got ran down on for telling the truth. So this is the moment of clarity, clear understanding what this truly is about. That's dynamic. Alright, we're gonna catch some serious losses, and every day I'm having crazy dreams, nightmares, man. And I'm being tormented in my dreams, man. Not per se every day, but them dreams be harsh. And I pray every day for protection. In this situation, we had this worst case scenario, man, and it's about to do it. That's why we have to be patient. So that was clear. I want to read this. I'll read this again, just to get to a point. All right, and it says, the headline reads again, Matthew chapter 10, right, verse 16 down. It says from the KJV, a hard road before them, a hard road before them. All right, so hey, that's where we at now, on this hard road to perfection. Much tribulation to enter the kingdom. All right, so let me read this again on the NLT. Just get to a point. I'm about to be clear. All right, it says Matthew chapter 10 verse 16, the NLT translation. Look, I am sending you out as as sheep amongst wolves. So be as shaved as snakes and harmless as doves. But beware, for you will be handed over to the court and will be flogged, whipped in the synagogue, and you will stand trial before governors and kings, because you are my followers. But this will be your opportunity to tell the rulers and other unbelievers about me. When you are arrested, don't worry about how to respond or what to say. Yahweh, this time is Yahweh Shemel Shah, will give you the right words to speak to Salakia. will give you the right words at the right time. All right, He's gonna give us those words, man. That's what I'm hoping. I want to be His spokesman. For it is not you who will be speaking; it will be the Spirit of your Father and His Son speaking through you. So that's the moment of clarity. All these things is happening. It was going to build up to that. All those verses I got was not according to my will. It was the Spirit of Yahweh. So there you go, man. So it's about to go down, man. All right, we're gonna read. I want to read. The point was down here, so I'm gonna read up to the 23. All right, and it's about to go down. You don't know who's gonna turn against you, bro. It's gonna be an epic story, and it makes sense that the children of Yashala, right? They're gonna be the ones that's that 2/3. They're gonna that turn in the prophets and that great multitude to be betrayed. That it's gonna read it. Gonna read it. It seems like it just feel like it's gonna be correct that they're gonna be ashamed of themselves for that, and they're gonna know that they was ashamed of themselves what they did to them. They, oh, look, I did that to him. Look, he's the greatest. He's walking with the greatest. It makes sense, man. Because everlasting content, and you're gonna always know you did wrong. But hey, man, how it goes down, I just want to make it out. I want to get one of those crowns, man. Moment of clarity, man. Moment of clarity. All right. So, verse 20. For it is not you who will speak, who will be speaking. It is the Spirit of your Father Yahweh, Yahweh the Son, speaking through you. A brother will betray you, his brother to death. So it's gonna be fucking motherfuckers. Your family gonna be trying to run down on you, talking shit, having shit, cause they can't get a fucking shrimp. There's all type of shit. They're turning you in. They can't get that microchip. And yeah, I'm telling you, fuck that. That's what you motherfucker. And that's why Apostle Hall's right. You gotta narrow down motherfuckers you don't that's in your family. You gotta keep them away. Cause they're not into what you into, man. And you're not into what they into. I learned to do that. It took me, I was trying, I was explaining, but then realized they ain't gonna never change. They like this world. So I'm down to listen to my little one, and I gotta be full mindful that, hey, you never know who's gonna end up with you. But we have to stay on the track of doing this truth, man. Seriously, man. You may not have people may not want to starve. They probably just there because they reaping the benefits, but they probably, when this shit changes and the whole narrative of the situation changes and they start coming for us, it's gonna be a lot of people gonna put the baton down. That shit glued to my hand. Man, I'm fucking sick of this place, man. See it every day, man. Right? A brother will betray his brother to death. A father will betray his own son, his own children. And children will rebel against their parents and cause them to be killed, man. Murdered, man. It's supposed to go down. And all nations will hate you because you are my followers. But everyone who endures to the end will be saved. So there you go, man. When you are, that's the point. Yeah. Right now, it's no time the next verse. We don't have time to flee nowhere. We want to stay right here. We gotta be right here, man. We could go. We're gonna time gonna show where the Lord gonna be putting us at, and it's gonna be an epic movie, man. So, with that, all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh Shemel Shah, Ba'ashem Akakodash. The water Yahweh Shemel Shah for the apostles, with the great millstone. Shalom to the Akim. Shalom.